All right, everyone. Here we are once again. It is I, Badger Wild. That was odd. I don't know why that happened. One time the phone says, "Hey, you know what? We're just going to play whatever's there." Anyway, so once again, continuing my 2 days off, in which I'm having a whole lot of fun playing some Space Engineers. Let's see what happens between here and now. Ugh. Use my phone for this stuff. I got to figure out how to put this on the system so I can see people when they're talking. But yes, I am loaded up. I've got the Dr. Pepper in. Let's pop out here. Everything's kind of raining. We've got good solar power or good wind power going. And last I left, we had a something up in this direction we were wanting to get. I've got an unknown signal. It's about 1.57 kilometers out. I could run and go get. I am also dying of hunger, apparently. And we got this thing needs to be worked on. It's 3 minutes to get to that. Let's go ahead and grab it. Grab a little bit more ores while we're at it. And I'm just going to head on out here and get this unknown signal. Because we also have this distress signal out here as well. And I want to go get one of these at the very least. Because, dear Lord, I bet you there's a whole lot of goodies in there that would be helpful. Up. Turn that back off. Just lost some more. Lost some stone. Oh, dear Lord. Why? Oh, well. So, what we are basically doing right now, got a plantation of wheat up here. Let's grab that. While we're at it, looks like I got 2 wheats up here. I really need. Grab this. And let's keep our gun out here because, good Lord, we have no idea what could be coming out and getting a hold of us. We could be doing pretty good. We could be getting into a whole lot of other problems. I can't even run right now because I'm so low on energy. I forgot. I was sitting there getting everything done and forgot that I had to eat. And so now I can't run. Come on, give me another soda pop. Come on, we got to pop in some Dr. Pepper. What kind cola will be fine. There we go. So I'll probably be doing this till about 12. I may do I may do 2 live streams today. I don't know. I've got okay, come on. I've got this going on right now, which I'm doing. Grab what we can. We only got like 1,300. We'll stop right about here. Get that e-brake. Hop on it. No. I had that many stuff. Okay, that's actually not very far away, so that shouldn't be too difficult to get. I had to smack a tree. Oh no. It's trying. Oh wait. Oh, that is perfect. You landed the wrong way, son. I'm probably not getting anything else off of you, but I am getting these. No. I'm pulling the wings off the little fly. That's right, I am. You. Oh. Well, I'm not going to get inside this thing and pull anything out, but I do have. All right, give me a sec here. Unfortunately, I'm getting phone calls, people. Hang on just a second. Motherfucker. Well, at least I got the one stuff off of it. Hang on just a second. Sorry about that. Had some family call. I've got a nephew whose birthday is today, but he's. It's not that I don't want to go be at his birthday. It's that his mom lives way further off. So interesting turn of events there. What's up, Badger? See, you're surviving. Yes, yes, we are surviving today. We are surviving as well as we can. So, what we got going on here at the moment, like I said, I got that, but for some reason it blew up right after I got to it. So, that's wild. And, but fortunately, there were some clang crunchies in there, so that worked out better than I hoped it would. Now, the other good thing is I just got 4 good mini thrusters, and I think I know what we can build to send up to engage and get us some extra stuff. Punch this baby on here. It looks like we got some stuff. We'll grab some food on the way back. Pull out 4. We'll grab that. We'll get the, there's one plant over here and there's a plant here. Actually, we'll just grab both of those right here like we're doing. No big deal. Yeah, I gotta work on the braking. They will blow up if not claimed and the timer runs out. I figured that. I figured that out when the thing said kerplooey. So now the whole now we're just gonna grab some extra food because this stuff actually provides a lot of good food. Still receiving text messages. He's a good kid. Like right now, my nephew is in what they're calling the gifted program right now. He got in there, scored really high on it. And so now they're putting him into the program where he's, you know, it's a smart kid program. And I'm proud of him. I hope he can take that and do something with it and make it and go somewhere in life. Now, as far as going somewhere at the moment, we have got to figure out, one, we've got to put this, let's see if I can do this blind without having to look at it too much. There we go. Oh, now. Stop, buddy. There we go. Letting it just sit there and just throw stuff in. That's awesome. All right. So I've actually got some stuff for some thrusters now. Got some seeds. I'm going to eat that because I've got plenty of fruit. We've got a lot of we got everything. I just need some other things to make this all work. And I realized last night when or yesterday when I was doing this, right after I got done. Yes, I know I'm cutting it down, but I'm not in the spot I need to be in. So that's the problem there. My bad. But let's see what we can do here. This is the game that I can tell you right now, my nephew, he would love to play because he's big in Minecraft. He loves Minecraft. Oh my God. Kid loves Minecraft. Why does this go in that color? Let's go back to this. There we go. How did I do this? Went up 2. If I recall correctly, I went up 2, and then there we go. So now after all of that, I'm going to go ahead and put this connector here because I have a plan for that later. And let's go ahead and see what we can put together here. All right, one of these should be enough. At least I hope it will be. Someone here is asking a question, Kai. I wonder if deleting them via ownership tab makes them explode. If so, you can make a bunch of bombs, I guess. I can make bombs already. That's not a big deal. In Space Engineers. We have to say that now. Because someone just can't handle jokes in life. I suppose would be the best way to put that. And I'm going to have to fly down here. I need to get a hydrogen generator built in the base so I can just start filling up some tanks and everything. But I got to get this power situation figured out first. Now, with the battery we got here, we just need to get enough charge going that we can charge it up while maintaining everything else that's going on. So I've got to figure out other issues. Okay, what do we need now? We need in production 8. Oh boy, I seem to be not able to get some stuff done here. Okay, I'm going to put that on silent because my phone is distracting right now. There we go. It's mostly just alerts from like YouTube and things like that, people I watch. Right now, let's look at the inventory. I think I've recycled all I can really recycle. Let's throw what we can at this. Okay, that's about everything I need for that stuff. So, really what we need to do, we need to go out and we need to get some more materials. Let's go grab that thing. And it looks like I've already got another unknown signal to go get. Huh? Oh, I forgot to turn that thing off. It's actually pretty darn close. Come on, buddy. You're going to fall right here into my plans. Oh, he's going to be there for a bit. Let's go ahead and drive over here. I think I see some mushrooms I can grab. We'll get these. Like I said, the thing about survival games that people don't think about is you got to remember the things I like to call the ABCs. Always be collecting, always be crafting, always have something going because that's what makes it work. That's how you get good at games like this. All right, where are you? Oh, you're almost here. Here we are. Yes, that's it. I'm to Badger. Oh, I don't. No, 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 no. It's one of these damn things. It detects you and it starts running from you. Well, how close can I get? We're just going to shoot it. Is this eating through ammunition I could probably use later? Yes. That's my problem right there is that gyroscope. I need to make it smoke good. This is going to take blocks. Gyroscopes are notoriously difficult to break. All right, it should be done now. Ah! No! Son of a bitch. Played possum on me. All right, where is it? It's got to have a sensor or something on it somewhere. I'm not seeing. There's my problem right there. No, no, stop running, you SOB. You're like, oh, I'm wounded. Badger's trying to kill me. No, I just want to shoot your eye out. That's all I want to do. Okay. I mentioned you're a colossal waste of ammo. I'll be darned. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Don't you dare try to run from me. Stop. Stop, I say. Thank you. GPS marker that. Gonna hang on to it. Okay, let's push this button here. Hey, I got some boots. Got wood boots. Look at that. I wonder if detecting them via ownership. Okay, we were that. A friend had to encourage me to buy Space Engineers because I thought I'd phase it out quickly. Cedric, what's up? How are y'all doing? Doing great. Doing good. Kai, doing good. Probably gonna leave the video in the background while I play other games. That's fine. I do that sometimes too. Next time I run into this stupid ball, I'm gonna bring an RPG. Gonna blow it up from distance. Nuke it from orbit. But anyway. Yeah. So like my nephew, he's gotten into the gifted program. He's having all kinds of fun with it. The other day he was talking, they are now this is really cool gifted programs that they have nowadays compared to the stupid shit we would get back when we were kids. He's sitting there talking to me one day and he's like, yeah, I need to know what's a good 3D printer because I've been looking into getting 3D printer. And I told him, I said, I'm not too certain on what's a good 3D printer, but I can tell you what I found, gave him some ideas what to get. Stuff with like multi-PLA and things like that. Turns out in his lab, they're teaching him 3D art. In other words, they're not 3D art. Let's see if I remember how they said it. It wasn't 3D art. It was them teaching them how to do something how to make like a three-dimensional deal in there. And what would happen in that was he would learn how to make 3D objects in it and then print them on a 3D printer. And then he wanted a 3D printer so he could print stuff and make stuff for his mom at his house. So he's CAD filing basically. That's what the word is, CAD filing. He's creating some cool stuff. And I'm like, dadgummit, I wish I had that when I was a kid. Could have done so much cool stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and disassemble all this. Got to be careful. 3D modeling? Yeah, 3D modeling. Grexion and Cedric right there talking about 3D modeling. Cedric, when you RPG that, make sure not to be any left. Yeah. What I want to do is just cripple whatever's there so it doesn't get back up again. All I need is some tubes, and then I can start adding in some wafers and some other stuff and start building this thing up and make it look better. But that's the thing that he's getting to do now, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm wanting to do something like that as well, 3D model stuff. I've not been able to have time to learn how to do that, unfortunately. That's the problem of when you have to work for a living. But I kicked myself all the time because when I was a kid, I had friends who knew how to do that stuff and who offered to let me come over and learn how to do it, and it was just like there was no way I could do it because I lived much further than they did, so it wasn't like a hop and a skip over to their place. Okay, we got all that done. Let's pull this off here because I need this stuff. First off, we need these tubes. Looks like I'm gonna need nothing but, let's just do this. Grexion, by the way, Badger, did you see I uploaded an updated version of the old yellow respawn ship? Yeah, I called it the Lemon, I think. Y'all ought to go check that out in the Discord because it's actually pretty cool looking. Oh, that's going to be a lot of steel right there. Is this going to work? Oh boy, it's not going to work right now. Keep the strength up here. Okay, it says here all my components have been withdrawn successfully, so let's see how that works. Okay, I'm going to need some steel plates and computers. So production-wise, let's kill all this. I've got a couple of steel plates. Let's do 10 and 10. Actually, let's do several of them. Come on now. You can do this. Ah, I forgot to grab that up there. I just need one of these solar panels with the ability to make this crap, and then I will be golden. Okay, we got all the components. I should be able to finish this up real quick. I need like 4 more steel plates, I guess. Oh, come on. Alright, recycle some crap. Let's recycle some of this stuff, see if we can get some more stuff on. Cedric, what are you doing? Trying to build a solar slash algae farm system via a tracker. When I get it done, I'll be able to turn this thing on. It'll track the sun. During the day, I'm going to get more power than just from my one deal. And then on top of that, I'm going to have, oh, how do I say this? I'm going to have a lot more, my food is going to get a little bit easier to take care of because the one chips are a lot easier to work with until I get a much better system built. Oops, I'm about to fall and break my leg here. Let's shimmy on down here and get some more. Okay, so the next thing on the list is I need to build an algae farm that can pull up, or at least part of an algae farm, and then set up a set of solar panels to make things work a lot easier, and then we'll be doing pretty good. Colin Jordan, hi, are you solo? Yes. Grexion, yeah, I named it the Lemon. Grexion also, right now I'm in a survival world with creative tools on, flying around, getting all the store ships from the Economy 2 update. Oh, nice. So you're gonna get all of them, what? Do some modifications to them, probably? Okay, let's see. How are we doing this? We're gonna need some things. We're gonna need, number one, the algae farm. I'm gonna need that and that. We are gonna put a half algae farm on here. Camera. This bad boy. And solar panels. There we go. Now, first off is the... Aw, jeez. Of course. Of course, Fido is gonna show up when I ain't got no ammo. Give me guns. How many of you are there anyway? Gotcha that time. Is there any more of you? I'm gonna need to get auto turrets at the base, or at least expand this area facility here so that I can have a wall between me and the dang dogs. I like the dogs. I don't want to hurt the dogs, but the dogs keep attacking me, so I'm kind of left with no choice. Another good thing is this is actually starting to charge up a bit. I now have over half power at least. Okay, what is this algae farm going to require here? Yes, I know it's the half algae block. A couple steel plates. Let me see if I can do something with that. Okay, we got the half algae farm here. Let's go ahead and set it on. There's the half farm. Now I just need to attach the regular farm, and then I can kind of almost get 2.5 algae at a time, which is perfect. And then number 7, which is where all of my one stuff's at. Oh, wait, look at that. It's looking like, I think I would. I think I'd be better off with this thing. Do that, maybe? I would like this thing to look good. I do need to consider some type of fencing. Why not just make it temporary interior turrets? Gotta get some magnesium first because I think those use the MA50 ammo. Not saying I'm not dissing the idea. I'm just saying kind of need some ammunition for that. Ammo is a big deal. Fortunately, the ammo that I've currently got works pretty good, so I can fight. Set the interior turret range to low so it's easier to find the meat. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, this is a nice come on. Come on. Just there. That's a nice solar tracking array. Now, that should provide a lot of power and a lot of food right there in just this one unit. And then I can use this thing later as I expand the base because my plan is to build over, expand up the base a bit, and then come this way with it. So I think the next thing I need to do, let's go up here and see what all the materials are I need to make this thing. So I've basically got it framed up here. Let's go back up here again. All right. Let's see. Production. We need steel plates. What else? Production rounds. Says 60. Bulletproof glass. $30 small steel tubes. God knows what else. I've got some other components I'm going to need. I'm going to have to go probably do some... I'm probably going to have to go out and do some kind of mining again. Get some serious stuff. But I've got enough materials now. Let's see here. Apparently I've got a whole lot more stuff on me than I thought I did. Okay, so... See, I want the advanced assembler because when I get the advanced assembler, I can just plug in what I need and it'll just spit it out. But I need materials to make that work. That's the fun part. Let's go over here, hop in this. And we've got another unknown signal. Let's go get that. While we figure out where we're going to get our other stuff. That's like 3 kilometers out. 7 minutes left on it. Let's go ahead and just try one out there. Plus, I can get myself a whole lot of cool stuff while I'm at it. Let's see. You would get more power out of wind turbine if it was 3 or 4 blocks higher. Yeah, I'm going to do that, but I want the solar tracker to add a little bit more. The solar tracker is going to provide both food and extra power. It's just a bonus in power. Mostly it's there for providing food. So I don't end up, you know, running out of food and crap. Because that's difficult. See, why not just make a temporary interior turret? I think I need the MA40. I think you can use pistol ammo for the interior turret. I may build that. We may build that next after we get the solar tracker done because I think, oh shit, I've been driving this whole time. I didn't realize I was pooping out all the ores I was getting. Crap. I didn't produce, I didn't get nothing going on there. Oh well. We'll get a little bit more ore and everything. That's the advantage of running this thing like this, because it'll sit there, and I should set up an automatic mining system for it. So at a certain speed, it will just automatically start pulling stuff out of the ground. I think someone told me that yesterday. The interior turrets could use pistol ammo, and I'm kind of curious to try that. All right, hello, Mr. Box. Give me something good. Nope, nothing. Instead, you are not worthy. No, we've got a nice little deal on the bottom there. We've got some more grids. Synth loaf. All right, we got some extra. See, the difference here is once I get to a point where I can just start gathering that stuff up. All right, we're just gonna do that. Hitting the hit boxes, hitting those hit boxes on this stuff when it hits the ground, it is so hard. Especially when this hitbox, oh, F you, if you're not going to stop moving. You're not going to stop moving. Screw you, you're not going to stop moving. Oh, forget it. It is too much work. It's too much work to chase that crap down the mountain right now. Grexion, no, the interior turrets use rifle mags. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait a minute, that was close, actually. 300 and something meters out? Or 300, or 3 kilometers out? Where was that at? Dang, I'm close to that thing. That might be worth an expedition. You actually see where I've been driving so much now. You can see the lines on the ground where I've been driving. It's now creating voxel indentions in the distance. You can see all that extra terrain being torn up by the rovers I drive through, collecting ores as I go. Like I said, always be crafting, always be collecting. I think what we're going to do, because I am really wanting, I need a influx of parts. And there are distress signals. I got 2 distress signals. One's way up on the mountain somewhere. And that's going to be a hard one to get to. And I don't know what the size that's going to be. It could be a big ship, could be a small ship. I've got another one off this direction. And right now I seem to be closer to it than ever. I think I can probably drive down that terrain and get to it. Which would make a whole lot difference in working on that and going and doing that nonsense. Plus, I would end up with another I'd end up with a lot more parts. And I could just store them in the respawn pod. Let's drive on back here. Alright, we're getting an increase in health. I died already, so I'm having to rebuild that bonus back up. Which doesn't help. Let's take the rover back. We'll start getting some more ores in this thing. I need to consider building some sort of long range. Here's silver right there. I need to build a big ground miner to mine these asteroids that I'm seeing. I need something to... I'm going to need that drone eventually. The drone is going to be really necessary. So I think what I can do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I really do like doing this, I can drop my kid off and I can jump right on here Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, this is what we're doing today. Because I just realized while doing this, I forgot to get the video up for yesterday, the Star Wars update. I will try to get that up sometime this afternoon. At least one of them. If I can, I'll do all of them. I got a bunch of them. It's just been right up until. So here's what's happened. The boss was going to go see some of his family, and he was going to take 2 days off. And so we went ham fist, just charging in there, getting everything done like we were supposed to. And he finally took off and did that. I realized I could have made that a little bit better. Oh well. All right, we've got 28 liters of stone right now, just for this unit. We're gonna hit that post. Let's back her up in there. And oh no. Let's go a little forward here and pause that. Hit 6. Start throwing some goodies in there. All right. Now let's fly up here. See if I've got anything that will go. Yes, we got some steel plates that will go into this. That really helps. And that's helping. That's sort of helping. Alright, can't do nothing else. Let's go down here and throw the stuff in here, as usual. Could eat that now. Oh wait, I've got a meal pack kelp crisp. That's good. Alright, let's see. I need 4. Another 50 bulletproof glass. Let's see, I'm probably going to need like 100 of that stuff. Let's just go 200. 30 more small steel tubes. Let's just say 70. And 33 other components. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be fun to build. We're at a point where I'm fixing these solar cells. I'm getting a lot more computers too, I can tell just by looking at this thing. Oh, this is done. We're already pulling in some, we'll be pulling in something. Not a lot of something, but we'll be pulling in something. I need a few more pipes. Okay. We're getting there. Everything but the computer, apparently, or the solar. Okay, that stuff ain't working. There, not there. Put a little bit in that. There. Okay, that's working out. The other thing is, I've got a plan on how to use the. All right, I need. We also need construction components, which we'll just do 30 of those. Let's see. You need more steel plates. This is ridiculous. Very soon. I'll have everything I need. All right, let's see what we can do with this. All right, I'm getting something. All right. Everything is basically shut down. So I'm going to go to disassembling again. I'm going to disassemble all this stuff a second time around because some of this is just, it's a lot of resources I don't have to go hunt down. And I can compress it more and make it all work. It's just one of those good things. So I am operating in Missouri like I normally am, heading home the last night I was working this week, driving home, right? I'm going through the dark, driving kind of slow, then about 30, 40 mile an hour. Oh shoot! I made all that bulletproof glass, and then I'm not making it anymore. That sucks. Okay, let's see if we can get all the construction components and everything I need just for this. It's a lot considering I have 180 something more components, 188 more components I need. See if we can get all the steel plates and everything done. Okay, we're going to be doing another little side mission. That's getting built up. That's getting built up. Out of sodas. Let's buy some more. There's also how you can support your channel. You guys like what I do here? Send me a lot. Join up for like 99 cents a month, and you can support the channel. Give me just a moment here, guys. I need to check on something real quick. There we go. All right, I'm back. I've got multiple phone calls and people calling today. and some of them way more important than others. I'm of two minds right now. I could mine at the moment. See, this is actually pretty close. I'm getting way closer going this direction. I didn't realize it may be easier to go for this one that I thought was up on the mountain somewhere. And it may be up on the mountain, but I may be able to get real close to it. We're about to find out. We're going on a trip in our little piece of shit. Going 95. I hope we don't fucking die. But this is where we got it. This might be the thing I need to make this all work right now. Because from here it's 300 something meters out, or not 300 something, 3 kilometers out. I can't wait till I get the ability to play Space Engineers 2 and I can set everything to freedom measurements. Because I don't understand a kilometer at all. That devil's measurement nonsense just irritates me to no end. Now we're at 2 kilometers out. That's actually not bad. It may... Shoot, I should have come out here and tried this thing a long time ago. I just gave up on it thinking it was too far away. Because usually it is. Usually stuff like that's way far out there. It's almost impossible to get to. I'm at 2.3 kilometers. How close can I get this vehicle to it? Because my plan was to go after this thing when I had something that could fly. I may not need something that can fly. I may just need to drive up kind of close to it and just see if I can get to it or not. There's 1 point. Oh, wow. We're actually really close now. Wondering. Will this take me further away or will this get me closer? Hang on. Let me check something here. Back over here for a second. Every time I get out of my phone to do something, for some reason now, YouTube just completely jacks my system up to where I can't read nothing. So actually I'm getting closer by going this way, so that may be a better option. This might take a little bit. So like right now, my chat, I am unable to see it at the moment for some reason on my phone. I do not understand YouTube. I don't understand when they make things so much flipping harder than it has to be. All right. Got my chat back. I have the chat back, folks. All right. So going this direction, we've managed to get a little bit closer. I'm looking at it, I think it's on this side of the... I'm wondering if it ain't on the other side of the mountain or if there's not an easy way for me to get to it from there. Because if I can just drive the truck up, if I can drive the Rover right up to it, we're doing great. That'll make things just go a lot easier. If I can just get on there, drive my little Rover, and just drive right up. We are getting closer to it. So wherever it is on this side of the mountain, it is closer to go around. I may be, if the worst case scenario, I may be able to drive almost right up to it. If not, I'll be able to just, let's see if I can drive up. Okay, I see it now. Please tell me this terrain is really easy to get up. I'm not going to run into weird stuff on the way. Just be smooth. Stay smooth. That's all we need. Of course, it ain't going to stay smooth. It's going to give me problems almost immediately. Okay. Let's get off here before I've done this enough to know. Oh, that's awfully steep. Let's just get down the mountain here to a safe distance. I don't want to risk the rover. We don't have aerial reconnaissance. Oh boy. Let's just get it down there on the ground. Let's just get it down on the ground real quick. Because like I said, I don't want to risk the rover and break it. Because right now it's the only rover we got. But I am close. We're 8 kilometers from the target. Rip out the pistol. Let's head on up this mountain. We're going to have to hoof it on foot. Pop some caffeine. Let's go. I do have an unknown signal, but this is an ISDW damaged antenna. I don't know what I'm going to get over here. Could be nothing. Could be an entire facility of stuff that I desperately need. I could end up with an assembler and more refineries. Who knows? But I'm going to hoof it on foot for a little bit. To see what all I can freaking get. And maybe while I'm over here, I can look at this and see if I can find another area or some other pathway to getting to this antenna. There may be a path or something I can take. I'm not seeing it right now. It's 1.some kilometers out, so we're going to be making a move. But here we go. There it is. There it is right there. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what can happen right now. Right now, we are charging up the hill to try and find this antenna. Now, I don't know what we've got here. This could be a ship. It could be a facility. It could be something. I could pop up over the top here and get shot right in the face. Never know. There does appear to be another pathway going up through this mountain area. I don't know if I can get the rover over here or not. We'll see. I know I'm 500 meters out, so maybe 300 meters. The light only comes on. Yeah, we're about 470. So we'll make it. It was just daytime, and I could see what I was doing better. This is where building a aircraft would be a whole lot more effective. But I got to build the aircraft first. Okay, so we've got I can see something right here in the distance. I don't know what that is. I don't have a scope. Looks like it's just an antenna of something. Watch me get over here, grab this thing, start messing with it, end up falling into a whole bigger facility underneath, and I'll have to move the whole base over here. Oh, nice. Oh, crap. Ha. Those are interior turrets, but that is everything I need right here. My God, look at all of this. This is nice. Oh, if I could just get this over. There's my interior turret, boys. Access denied. Let's take it out. Let's see what we got here. And rifle mag. So I've got my one deal. I need to take out that other turret. Okay, never mind. We're gonna sit right here, right up next to it. We're gonna hope to God that I don't get shot. Okay, whoo, that was terrifying. Well, I've got 2 turrets. F it all. I need to take out that antenna next. Where's that antenna? What was that? It's dark, it's nighttime, and I'm freaking out because suddenly I have to worry about... Well, it's down now, so it's not functioning. Okay, I've got good thrusters on this thing. This one thruster alone is going to be able to is going to get me all I need for an aircraft. I just got to somehow get the materials back over there. Let's cut this down a little bit, see what I can find inside here. Okay, we've got something nice. I'm gonna claim this grid. I've never actually seen this before. I do like that I have a rifle now. Intercepted transmissions. What did that do? Oh, hey! That's not bad. So I have an intercepted transmission now. That gives me a mission. Let me check this guy real quick. I can't get anything else off him. He's just basically here. I claimed the grid, so I technically own him. Oh, there's so much materials on this thing that I need.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I hear something beeping.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Where's the beep coming from?
Inventory full.
I want to hack this so I can get inside of it and see what's in here. All right, medical components. Oh. Crap. I have too much stuff on me. Let's eat one of these. So I got some food here. I also have a bed. So what's in the bed? Oh! 6,000 credits. We need that. That sounds wonderful. Okay. The question now is... there's the other problem I need to take care of. Disable that. Disable that. I don't want any more issues than what I've currently got. Okay, so I've got this big ship that I can start cutting down. I just have to figure out how to get it from point to point B. There's my respawn pod. I'm wondering about this ravine right here. Because if that's the case, and I could use it, let's run through this ravine right here while I'm at it. Pull out the pistol. Let's run through this ravine and see how difficult it would be to get back. Because one of the issues that I'm going to run into trying to keep up with this nonsense is I got to worry about terrain with a rover. Because you start running into stuff like this, that's hard to get a rover through, and you will get stuck. And it is a nightmare to drive through that stuff. I have done it. I have attempted it. I prefer not to do it if I can help it. So let's keep running through these little terrain notches here. So I can figure out whether or not I can get a rover up here. So far, I seem to have a smooth path up here. If I can, we'll grab the rover, drive it up here, and we'll just start filling the rover up with equipment and then drive it back. And this is when things start to get interesting, because I bet you right here... Ooh. Yeah, we're just gonna need a flight unit. I think I'm gonna need a flight unit. This is getting to be wild. It's starting to look wild terrain. It's starting to look wild. So far, we're still smooth though. But I'm going a really good distance away from my rover. Yeah, there's my first problem. It's not doable. It's caused these stupid rock. Yep, there it is. Knew it. Knew it. There's no way to do that. Went a long way out of my way right there. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna hop back in. My wife in the chat just now. Um, Claim the grid. Yeah, I got the grid claimed. That's a mission. Yeah, I know it's a mission. That's a job from a station you could have made credits from. Oh, really? Is there a time limit? Excuse me, is the fresh food on the broken ship and a working toilet? Yes, yes, there is, man. GPS your loot, a salvage job for the from the station. Ah, salvage job. Well, I don't know about salvaging that. If I salvage anything, I'm probably going to want to take whatever I can off that ship. I think I know where it's at still, so I'm just going to fly right up here real quick. Okay, I've got a plan on how to get this back. I need to take some of these thruster components. One of these large thrusters right here. One of them that actually is working still.
Inventory full.
Oh, so many motors. Let's put those back on. Let's grab one of these medium weight ones. There's one. A couple of these should be enough for me to get a large or a ship of some kind up here.
Inventory
The
full.
metal grids and everything will be worth it. So I got a little full there. Oh, there's a reactor back here. There's a reactor back here. Ah, yes, I'm going to GPS this area real quick. Hang on. There we go. Let's see now. What is... Deliver intercepted transmission. Somehow I got to get up there. I'll have to build a ship to get up there. All right, that's another load. I'll just build up my hydrogen up one more time. And we're going to head back up there and grab even more stuff off that ship. All right.
Inventory full.
We're going to take the 2 best engines off this thing because what I can do with those is I can take those engines real quick and I can make, I think, a salvage pod that can make it here. So I might be able to pull that off really good. Let's go. Run up here real quick. I'll get those 2 good engines off there because I'll have enough storage to move them. At least on the small ship. And then I can just take that and bring a better vessel over here. One that won't require me to, you know, have to do all this other stuff. We can actually get airborne, at least with this stuff. I can build something that can go airborne. Okay, I got that already. What else can I take out of this thing? And then we can come over here and just start salvaging this monster. Okay. Now, I would like to know what's in this cargo container at some point. We've also got a connector here. I need to build a thrust-capable ship that can get me from point A to point B and still heavy lift everything that's out there. And I think I can do that. All right, let's see here. How much room do we have left? Okay, jeez, I've about maxed out the. Have I got 3,278 volume filled, and I only have 3,375 volume to put in here? Questions for later. Questions for later. We'll mess with that at a later date. Right now, I've got everything I think I need to build some type or get close to building some type of unit. I'm also storing some stuff in the cockpit too, apparently, while I'm at it. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna make one more run up there because there's also some stuff in one of those barrels, and there's ores in there, or at least ingots. I'm gonna get those ingots. I'm gonna bring them back. Then I can fly over here and I can take this reactor out and do something with it. Now, what I would like to know, take this out too while I'm at it. Uh-huh. Oh, way more stuff, way more stuff. Let's check over here real quick. I want to see what we got in cargo at the moment. Click over to this. That's a lot of nickel. I'm going to need that. I need that. I'll take as many of those as I can, and that. Something's trying to fly over here. Oh well. I do have, I think, the ability to get a hydrogen tank too. But we'll worry about that later. fly back to the rover as quick as we can. We're going to drive this back with all the equipment I just acquired. Nope, can't carry anymore. So we're done. For now. I am going to be building a aerial rover with the intent of coming back to this particular position and taking everything out. More magnesium here, so I've got plenty of ammunition. I just got to get to it. I got to get to it and process it and make bullets out of it. Wait, oh, jeez, seriously? Okay, there's the base. We're getting to the base. I'm also getting a small amount of ores so we can keep building. Oh, geez, that is a steep drop. Gotta be careful with this driving at night nonsense because I have no idea what I can see and what is good terrain, what's bad terrain. I will run right into a ravine and get myself killed. That's the thing we got to worry about. That salvage thing, we should head up there and do that because I do need the money. So now I'm going to have a whole bunch of stone I'm going to be able to bring up. Because I'm still building up stone supply right now. And on top of that, I'm going to have a whole bunch more parts and material to bring into play. So that should give me a whole lot of options. I should be able to complete the solar panel array deal before the sun comes up and have it set so we can just sit there and just grab everything I need. I can be building more power to the system. And on top of that, I can probably also build I guess an atmospheric, what am I going to call that? Because it's not a plane. Probably a VTOL cargo craft that we can fly out there and grab this stuff and do something with. So I might be able to get that done too. It just depends. Now, I did see a design another YouTuber did, and I'm kind of wanting to try and make something similar to it. But we are almost back home to base, and I am just filling up. The cargo hold is full now. This little rover has done so much work. It has really put the time, the energy into getting things done that I need to get done. Trying to break the rover here. But we're back at base. I need some lights, dadgummit. I need lights. Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Get in it. There we go. There we are. All right. Number 6, we're going to start putting all that equipment in there. And I'm going to shove all this in. This here was just the perfect little run because now I've got a lot of good stuff. Ooh, boy. We got steel tubes, we got motors, we got everything we needed. Like I said, that little run just basically did everything I needed. practically. So now I'm going to fly up here. Try to complete this thing real quick. I'm getting some girders, obviously. There we go. If nothing else, this thing is going to give me if nothing else, this thing should give me. Well, I should grab that silicone while I was at it. Oh well. It did work. What helping it would. Let's see what I need to get. Let's see. 16. 348, I think, is what I'm looking at here. I'm out of silicone. Seriously. We are out of silicone. Mostly because of that, I bet. See if we can get some of that back and make a few more solar panels. Because then I can get some power going. And then I can start building the... Well, that was all of them, apparently. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to pull off, but apparently there's enough silicone wafers to get these solar panels done. So we're not only going to have solar power, but we're also going to have a couple of food, some of the algae that's going to be coming in to make the algae crisps. It's great. My wife, though, definitely was in the chat just now. Hey, Pookie, happy gaming. Don't forget to go pick up our kid. And I won't. I got to get her at like 12. It's only like 10:48, so I got another hour. Sit back there and do that. Kitten is a good woman. I couldn't have asked for a better chick. See now, production-wise, we're going to need another 30 solar cells, a couple more of these. We're going to run out of silicone before we get everything we need. Let's hop up here real quick and see if I can't. All right, there we go. That's one solar panel done. That's another solar panel done. It's working. Okay. We've got those figured out. Yes, and we've got all our potential food production done. I just need a couple more things. Now we've got to get... Now I'm hoping that's not going to become an issue, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to probably take that and set it right there. Let me grab some interior plates. G menu. We're going to disable those. I'm going to set that right there. Okay, and I need all the stuff I have been disassembling this whole time. Let's see, 20 interior plates. Okay, let's see if I can get that. There we go. That'll get me a couple more things. Maybe I can build up a few of that stuff. Morgan Trial. Morning, y'all. Morning, Morgan. How you doing? Free power. Take the fuel from the reactor so it does not get used. Oh, shit. I forgot to do that. Add thrust to the rover. Probably add a small reactor to your rover from it. Yes. I should have done that. Crap. I forgot. You stop. I don't need you. I need you. There we go. Okay, I need 7 construction components. What was it? 20 detector components. Four displays, 7 computers. No, 17 computers, my bad. 17 computers. Good God. Okay. Think I'm gonna run out of silicone before we get there. Let's see if I can get most of this done here. We're gonna need displays and computers to make all this work. And there is a signal out all the way over here, so let's go get it. Don't need the rover for this, so we'll just go tearing up in there. Oh yeah, I think in one of the live streams, Grexion was talking about he had built. Oh, good nights, Cedric. Yeah, Grexion made a he made a gravity drive ship from a concept. It's really cool. I've got to do a review on it after this month is over with. I'm gonna probably review a bunch of the stuff. I'm Morgan Trial. I'm good. Just woke up and I'm eating breakfast. Yeah, that's great, man. I had Pop-Tarts this morning. Wanted a sausage McGriddle, but I never. Oh no, is that one of those? I wanted like I said, I was wanting a sausage McGriddle this morning, but oh, jeez, didn't have the cash. So I was like, okay, we'll just stay here then. Like expired slop. I don't think I want that. Oh, I left the cash over there too. I'm gonna get some displays and computers here. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this anyway. We're not gonna eat it. We're gonna dump it as soon as we get a chance. There we go, boys. Alright, all that's done. Let me see. Where's my... There we go. Respawn pod's over this way. We're gonna head back over there. Here's the link to the ship if anyone wants to have a look at it. Yeah, it's a really cool ship. You guys ought to check it out. Man. Shoulder popped just a minute ago. Feels great, but I was sitting here like, oh boy, that felt good. But anyway, yeah, it has a removable gravity drive in it, which is really, and it's a stable gravity drive. I've never been able to do a real stable one the way he's done it. So do check it out, everybody. Let's see. Before I get going on here, what is this? Ooh. Green pellets. Okay, we're gonna chuck that outside because I don't need that. Alright, let's see what all I can put into this. Oh, so close. Now, silicone. That's what I need. I'm running low on that. That's an issue. I got one solar panel, one solar cell I can pull in, which is not going to give me a lot. No. Maybe. Well, I got a few of the computers I needed. Okay, I just need a display. A single display. All right, let's grab the rover here. We have to go get some stuff. What'd I do? I hit the wrong button. All right, I think if that food knocks down health, a can of cola will bring it back. Yeah, I'm not taking a risk on that. Again, I forgot to turn that back off. Let's see if we can grab a little bit more stone and stuff, and I can get enough to maybe finish up. Because I need the detection system up and running. Otherwise, it's not going to do me very much good. With the detector up, a lot of other things will just fall right into place. Come on now, give me some goodies. Need just a little bit more material. Grexion here stable. Then most depending on the movement, it will still tilt as the drive is far back and the front of the ship extends more than the back. Ah, well, that's still good. There's some iron down there I desperately need. I know one of the colas did it for me. You know what? Let's head over here. Where'd I drop that thing? I don't see it. I've already lost it. Never mind. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Let's swing my camera around here. Drive all the way back. Because I think I took the thing and just dropped it somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't see much use in it. If a cola will fix it, it's not a big deal. Okay, I should get some silicone out of that. All right, that should be everything for that. Boom. Now I just need a top-mounted camera. We just need a computer, actually 3 computers, a steel plate. I just need 3 computers. And we're basically done, folks. Well, as done as I can be. All right, gentlemen, let's do this. Advanced rudder 2, elevation is the hinge, assign the camera as a top-mounted camera, and set it to always point at the sun. Now, when the sun comes up, boom, we're going to be pulling as much power out of this thing as we possibly can. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and get the rest of this system up and running. So I got the solar panels up here. This is what I'm going to need to get done. Let me see. I should have... Oh, I should have one more. Which one should I have? Let's get done with everything that I need to get done first. Of those. Also do this ain't gonna last very long, I don't think. It keeps going, so. So close. Got an unknown signal over there. Let's just fly out there and get it. If you try to run away, buddy, I will shoot you. Not running? Good. No, nothing there. Let's see, fruit, seeds, and construction components. I need all of that. And I'm pretty sure there's enough stuff on here I can probably get a little further along. Let's just get this thing all done and over with. I'm not really wolves recently. I'm worried about that. Those one little pieces that when they hit the ground, man, there's just no grabbing them. Alright, let me get this thing cut down real quick. Mitchell here, you can check and see which cola adds health. I'll have to look at that. Well, no, I think it's Clang Cola does that. Oh, wait, I've gotten good. Something about these things, man. These smaller pieces, you cannot be. You gotta be at the right distance to make it all work. Find the spot. There we go. Okay. Grexion, I can probably make the grav drives more stable using event controllers and gyroscopes, but that is too much work for me. Too much work for how little it tilts when the drive is in use. Yeah, that's the thing about engineering. You gotta balance everything out. You gotta figure out where the good part is, where the difficult part is. Oh crap! Here comes the sun. I'm gonna fly in here real quick. Looking more and more like the only problems I have right now is silicone. Gotta get some. Wait a minute. There was a big rock of silicone out here somewhere. Where is it? There was a rock out here. I should have GPS that MFer. There's something over there. Let's check. I think that's silver. There was a rock nearby. A big one. That was just loaded with silicone. One good penetration of this drill, and I will have all this. I will solve this one problem before the sun gets up. Where's it at? This is the dilemma I'm in. I could use that. I could use the sunlight to see for this thing, at the same time, I want to get this done before the sunlight comes up. We're just going to start grabbing. And I forgot to turn that back off again. Well, when I get another one of those mystery pack meals that are sold or whatever, I'm going to have to check that out. Because as Mitchell is saying, he says here, yeah, my health went from 150 to 140. A cola brought it back up. Yeah, I need to look into that because let's see, where's the silver at? Because I think the silver was where that silicone was at. So silver here in that rock. What I need is there should be another rock nearby that has silicone in it. Oh, the sun's coming up. I'm about to have all the silicone I need in just the stone I'm gathering. So it's a catch-22 really. Yeah, I can keep it, I can not. It's not a big deal. I guess while I'm out here, I need to be GPSing all of those little stones and everything out here that have resources inside them, so I know where they're at and I can just start grabbing the resources out. Is that one? No, that's a plant. The bush, and the bush is not helpful because the bushes provide very little, if anything. There's a lot of worthless bushes on the planet, and only a few of them are worth a darn. Got a nice big plains area right here, though. Sure, there's like a meteorite impact or something here. Is that one? Is it a bush? It's like a bush. That's not a bush. That's a rock. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, I still got a little bit. Let's see what's in this rock right here. It's nickel. It's nickel. It's nickel. Let's drop a GPS on that right now. There we go. All right. I need to get that transmission up there somehow. Let's head back because I do need to, we'll get back to base. And with a lot of the stuff I got, I can go get that ship, start tearing it down. I do need to get some kind of, because here's the thing. Once I get power going, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. There's another one over here. What is that? What is that? What's that? Silicone. That's exactly what shit. I went a little too fast there. Okay, 7. I'm gonna drop the back end of this thing real good. There we go, boys. Mass quantities of silicone coming in. Oh, we're just filling this thing up now. Let's see. Yep. We got some silicone ore right now. And I've about maxed this bad boy out. So let's just keep grabbing a little more at a time. Can we get more? No, we can't. All right. Time to back up. Now let's go take our, before we go, it still went kind of down, but I'm going to GPS this as well. And we're going to go Sil because I have no idea how to spell silicone right now. No, it's right there on the screen. I'm dumb. I'm dumb right now. But we've got a full load of materials We're going to take this back to base, drop it down, get those solar panels built up as quick as we can. 900 silicone should get me the solar panels completely built before the sun hits. Then the tracker is going to engage, and we're going to get a good chunk of stuff coming in. I'm going to have a steady food supply, and we're going to have steady power. We're going to have all this done before anything else happens. Then it's going to be, I need to build a regular rover, and we need to build a living area for the base. Or build an expansion. There we go. Mostly stone. But that's going to give me a whole lot more equipment to work with. All right, now. There. Now from here, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to, as I start building up, I'm going to go over and probably start expanding the base off into this direction. And then just convert this into a series of solar panel units. Let's see, we need a lot of solar panels. Let's just do 130 of those. That's the other problem I've got. I forgot. I haven't used this bad boy yet. That's it, brother. Go! We have been working without the basic refinery for so long, I forgot I had it turned off to save power. Pretty soon, we're going to have no power issues. That thing's going to kick in. This is going to start bringing power. See, we already got power going. Why is this thing not turning and tracking yet is what I want to know. Questions for later. It should be turning and tracking here pretty soon. Watch me get up on this thing. That's going to suddenly decide to start turning. I need some girders. Crap. Let's go ahead and get those started too. About 100 girders. That'll help. Come on, guys. Get this done. Am I out of iron already? Tell me I'm out of iron. Alright, let's get these other ones built up. Boom, we've got another solar panel ready to go. We're going to be pulling a lot. Sun has not come up yet, and I'm almost there. I need the solar panels. Here, what do I need? Everything going. Let's just go ahead, revamp this, because sometimes this happens. Sometimes you need something in the system. In the process of grabbing it and putting it together, you grab the wrong thing. Boom. That's done. Oh, just a bit more. Like another 10 or 12 solar panels, I think. All right, at the very least, I've got the solar panels to do this, so that's what we're going to put on here. And the super solar tracker is done. I don't know why it's not tracking at the moment. It should be tracking. Let me check here. Oh, wait. Enable AI on. Should move now. It's not moving. Why are we not moving? There it goes. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Look at all that. Oh, we're full green. Finally saw the problem and it had to do it. We have so much algae coming in now. Leps, hey yo, hey Leps, how you doing? Just popped in, see how you doing. Yeah, doing great. We just got the solar panel up and running. So now one of my solar grid systems is now active. We are now pulling in more power than ever before. Let's see, what's our energy at the moment? Let's check. Current input is 1.5 megawatts. We're going to be fully recharged in 3 freaking hours. Like half of the megawatt usage that I have right now is stored, and I am putting at least another megawatt on top of this. This is going to be great. This is going to kick off, and we're going to have so much cool shit to do. Now, the next thing on my list is to solidify this base one and somehow build a rover or a flight system that I can fly out and go do something with, which is going to require it's going to require a landing pad at least. So I got work to do. Pull out to here, do this. I am going to build some type of deal once I start getting more stuff in, but we need to go get that one. Let's see, right here. Salvage. We need to go get that at some point. The kicker is, how do I really need a workshop. But I don't have the time. I don't have the equipment to build a proper one yet. Once I build a proper one, then it won't be very difficult to build small stuff like this, and then I'll also have it designed to where I can build some kind of big stuff too as well. So that'll be usable at some point. First off, let's get this. Let's get a connection area to go in. We've got power for days. And let me go to my survival kit real quick. Survival kit. I have production for you. Go here. And I want 1,000 help crisps. While I'm at it, let's check and see. Algae farm's going to have its next output in 2 minutes. That's the baseline algae farm for the half one. And these are going to be putting them out in another 2 minutes. So in about another 2 minutes, I'm going to have 3 algae coming off this thing. Oh, it's a good day. It's a very good day. Now this thing will just simply keep solar tracking and charging. It'll watch the system and it'll keep giving me what I need. And it's going to provide all the power we need currently. Eventually the power is going to we're going to have greater demands of energy. That's just,
That's what fate said, and that's because fate said so.
I guess we could probably go in that direction. So I think what I want to do is we want to make this as cheap as possible. One, two, three, four. And then fortunately we got the new connectors. So that's, oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. I just remembered. We got these new things. Need steel plates for this thing. Guess what I've got now, folks? A brand new landing pad. That's cool. It's going to take most of my dadgum resources to build, but hey, we can't, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, there it was, right off in the distance. I guess that was my thing I was supposed to keep track. I was supposed to go get. So the goal is to expand the base and eventually build something like a big ship to go to space, or just a small ship to go to space. We've already got one mission. I technically have to get up there to them. Right now we're building an aerial reconnaissance vehicle because I've got lots of... I have the resources right now to build a bigger ship. It's just they're out there on somebody else's ship. Okay, what's in my inventory here? Alright, I need production. Not survival kit, need a basic assembler. And 200 regular steel plates. Nine of those, 13 computers. Okay, that's working there. Let's see. So far I don't have anything else, so let's just finish these up. Gonna need some small steel tubes, it looks like. Let's do these, a couple hundred of those. I think I've got the motors and everything I need. And a few of those. Wait, I already got a couple hundred of those coming in. What else was I needing? Small steel tubes. Need a lot of those. Oh, wait, I already got those queued up. So I guess I'm just waiting on everything else. There we go. Let that build up for a moment. I have the grand old plan. Let's head on out and see if we can find like an iron node or something. We have nickel out here. There should be like an iron rock or something somewhere, I would think. Let's go see if we can find one. You get some iron, you know, bring in a whole chunk of iron. That'll solve a lot of my other iron issues that I got. have an iron deficiency. We're going to have to go find some iron to put back into the system. We got a silicone node. We've got a nickel node. There should be a node around here for iron, I would think. I'll have to find it, but I bet there's one out here. I need to know what to call this series. Y'all can give me an idea on what to call this. Because I need a series name for it. Not seeing any more nodes. Start grabbing materials as we go, because I need to get that going and keep it going. Some wide exploration. We do need that. I'm of two minds of what to do first. I think I'm going to do the shuttle just because I can go out and grab stuff with it. But then at the same time, we're also going to need a... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's go grab some food. Can I survive this? There we go. There it is right there. Grexion got it. Can I survive this economy? That's what it's going to be called. Or more like, can't survive the economy, so I went to space. I took the first bus. I took the first ship Elon offered. Now I'm on this other planet. That'd be a good one, you know. Do a crash land on a planet. And just a bunch of people who tried to jump on the train to get off planet Earth as was all fucking up. Let's see. I think I got everything there. Yeah, grabbed all that stuff. So we got some extra fruit. Still not seeing any more nodes so I can get iron. That's bad. That's real bad. So my next best option is to get a ship together that can handle the load. Fly in there and just snatch as much stuff off that ship as I possibly can and start deconstruction as I start tearing it down and putting some other stuff on it. Let's keep looking here because I could run into a node out here. It could be made of iron. Or I could run into a node of magnesium and I could just start shoving mags inside it. Which reminds me, I have enough materials. I got a gun off there. So we could probably take that gun that I got, that I broke down, and build it up at the base and have just an interior turret at least. I'll bet that's my iron node right there on the wall. Y'all see it, everyone? Almost guarantee you that's the iron node right there. Oh yeah, there it is. All the iron I need right here. Here we go. That's the point.
Inventory full.
All right. This is how it's going to go. It's never easy. It's never easy. The system doesn't just say, hey, do you want some goodies? Here's an easy way to do it. It's like, what is the guy, he's in there and he's playing the game. And game gives him like a bunch of grenades and whatnot, and a shotgun and all this stuff. He's like, "Thank you, game. Thank you. It's been so hard for me." The game's like, he's like, "Why are you doing this?" "Oh, just because I'm nice. You've had a really tough time,
Inventory
man,
full.
playing the game." And then all of a sudden, he gets into a boss fight, and he needs everything he's got, and all the weapons he's just currently gotten are completely worthless in that boss fight. All right, let's look here. How are we doing? We got a lot of iron coming in and some ice in the process, so that's going to be good. We've moved on, boys. We're at ores now.
Inventory full.
Drop that in there. Let's see how we're doing. We're at 2,000 something, so I'm going to try and fill up at least as much iron as I can get. There's a little nest of iron ore right here.
Inventory full.
Nice. I got 3K iron right now, so that's going to give me a whole lot of options. Okay. I don't need to do much else here. What I am going to do is we're going to fly up here and mark this. I spell that right. Eh. Yeah, and I think I spell that right, yes. Yeah, I spelled it right. Wonder if I did there for a minute. All right, let's fly on back here, get in the car, drive on back over. Yes. Heck yeah, we got iron now. We're getting the ores. We got the big game now. We're in the ore game. We're in the point where we are now able to build. We're going to be able to make better stuff. Now I just need to get. Now I just need to get a vehicle to fly out here and do some stuff with. I'm going to grab this too while I'm at it. Then with an aerial vehicle, I can like fly off and go do some stuff. But now here we go, onward back to base, because heck yeah, we got a whole load of iron, stone, a little bit more ice. Need to build a hydrogen generator, number one, so I can generate hydrogen back at the base. I am going to have to eventually tear this little rover down. It's worked real good. Like I'm not knocking the rover at all. She's worked great, but we're gonna need a bigger rover with more drills to start filling up with, and we're gonna need a couple of extra goodies on that rover to make it work better. So we're gonna need to be able to send the rover arms outward and then move them up and down to just kind of clear the area. And I'm just going to be, that way I can just hit an area and I can just scoop up all that mineral. I don't have to worry about losing any of it. Right now we're going to head back to base. Where's my base at? Okay, that's the nickel. This is the direction towards the base. That's where we're going. We're going to drop off all this iron, and that's going to give me everything I need. Plus I've got magnesium mines and all sorts of stuff out here I can just turn on and start filling up. Once we get that drone going, that's the first thing we're doing. We're hooking that thing up to hit an ice mine. And it's going to plunge down and get both ice, and it's going to get me some other materials while it's at it. It's going to get, first off, it's going to get ice. Big refinery and assembler? Yes, yes. But I want to build, there's a certain way I'm wanting to build. Because the new blocks are amazing, the new window blocks, and I want to build something that looks like it belongs in Doom. That I can also just add turrets to the very top of it so they can just look down and shoot at whatever tries to get into the base. It's a great plan, great concept. I've got a nice flat area to build something like that on. So we can then have a nice, nearly unstoppable building base with all kinds of goodies. I'm going to build all kinds of cool stuff with this thing. All right, let's back this bad boy up in there. Ooh, that iron's heavy. See, that's just regular stone coming out. And eventually we'll start. There's some iron coming in now too. So now we got iron. I got the good stuff. Let's see how well. So yeah, all I need is the construction components. Let's see, where are those? How's production going? Production's doing great. Iron is getting up there. Yes, 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 yes. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Give me some iron in there. I'm going to have iron. I'm going to have some good stuff here before long. Let's see. I need more steel plates probably. I was over there doing that for so long, I neglected my health. Well, I can't eat that yet. Can't eat no hardtack yet. See, this platform here would be great to put, to have like an elevation platform that you can elevate up to and work on. Come on now, guys. There it is, the new hefty platform. All right. How much time have I got here? And unfortunately, everyone, I've got 10 minutes to go get my kid. So, yeah, but we're doing good. We're doing good. You can see right here. From that, we've got the base is getting much bigger. We've gotten a large solar panel now. We've got an area for our temporary area here. We're building temporary stuff to make all this work. I am probably going to rebuild those solar panels on a more elevated position so they're a little more protected and they're a little higher off the ground. We'll have a few probably much bigger wind turbines also working from another position. And at the same time, I'm going to build an elevated base somehow. I'm going to be able to get down into all of the pipe works and fittings. I'm going to be able to get down and work with all the pipes and fittings and everything that's in it. Going to be able to have a couple of corridors going through it, and probably some big refineries and everything. We're going to be able to make something, and it's going to be awesome. And it's going to have the cool windows. It's gonna look like something out of Doom when we come in. But anyway, that's later on. I'm gonna do that, and then also at the same time, I'm gonna build an awesome ship and become the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter because reasons. That's why. By the way, folks, thank you all for staying here and watching. As usual, if you guys like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to do more of this. I'm going to try and do this in the morning. I don't know how much we're going to get done in the morning because we're not going to do a whole lot real fast. It's going to be like for an hour or two every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to do this live stream and then do the live stream at night so I can get more live streams in. It's gotten more. I really miss doing this, especially in the morning. Now I'm not going to be able to do it till about 12 o'clock like I'm doing now, but I can get to probably an hour or two in the morning, and we can have some cool live streams going. And that seems to be able to grow the channel. Y'all like the live streams more than anything else. So, and that seems to be what I'm really good at is live streaming. And I enjoy doing that. Also, if you guys want to help out the channel and buy me a Dr. Pepper at some point in time, you guys can do so for 99 cents a month. And I've also got something else coming along to really help the system go on. You guys are going to have some really cool stuff coming. Probably a higher tier. I'm going to see how I do with this one server with me and the guys. It'll put in about 10 people. And then I'm going to do a kind of a server where you guys, it's membership. So the people who want to get in there will get in, and I'm going to set it up a weird way. Me and the guys are going to come up with some cool stuff to do, some things that y'all have to go out, look for. It's not going to be a space server. It's going to be more of a different server. We've been building stuff for a while, and I've had this idea, and it's just now reaching a point where I can get and do something with it. So that's always a possibility. I mean, just popping another drink right there. But that's going to provide another possibility for later on. This is just going to be vanilla run, just me running through it, so it'll all be kind of stable and work real good. And then we're going to have a server for the pirate run, as we're all being pirates over on the pirate run, and we're doing a pirate's life. And then I don't know, that's going to be its own server, and then we're going to have another server where you guys are going to have a specific set of rules, and there'll be a way this will work. And I'm going to see if there's a way we can sell stuff to y'all in the server, not like products and real money. I'm talking like you guys go do missions for, if we can somehow set some custom missions in or something that you guys can go do, come back, sell some equipment, whatever, and it's all going to start in one spot, and then you guys will be able to expand out and do some cool stuff. And I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun naming for it and everything. We might add a mod or two to it just to add, or we may just let y'all deal with Saberoids and everything. Make it kind of hostile, but then you guys will deal with Saberoids every so often. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and as usual, I'm Badger Wild saying stay safe, boys. Stay frosty. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.